All right, guys, name is Tyler, aka Nanogenix, and today we are finally hopping into one of these tier sort of lists for all of these Saiyan transformations, or most of them. There are some missing here as we hop in that you'll notice, but I just wanted to put this out here right at the beginning of the video. Opinion alert. Opinion alert. Now, for the vast majority of you, you're not going to agree with this, right? For the like 99.8% of you watching this, there is no way that my exact list is going to agree with yours. However, one, I'm going to put a link to the list down below in the description in case you guys want to do that. Two, I highly recommend you go down into the comment section right now and let me know your favorite transformation, or you can honestly go through this entire list and rank them out in the comment section below. I'll be looking for them to see what you guys think. So finally, my boy Rhymesell did this ages ago, and now I'm going to hop in and try and do this myself. I think this is actually the exact list he did, if I remember right. It's been a while since I've watched that, but I just went to tier maker, search Super Saiyan transformations, so we are hopping in. So here we are. This is all of them. Now, there are some missing. One notably, which I'll rank towards the end, that I personally really like is False Super Saiyan. So I do wish that one was here, but it is not. Now, I do know that probably are others I'm not even thinking off the top of my head right now that are missing from these, but these are the ones that we're working with. I feel like after looking at several of them, this was the best tier list for what I wanted to hop in and just rank these. So to start things off, we've got Great Ape, aka Uzaru. I'm gonna put that as a B. I'm gonna try and not adjust this towards the end. Once I finally see them all up on there, I may adjust a little bit, but I'm just hopping in, right? I didn't want to focus too much on everything. I just wanted to get my initial reaction of looking at these. So we've got Super Trunks, grade 2 Super Saiyan, right? Ascended Super Saiyan, not quite Super Saiyan 2. I personally was a fan of these, of the buff ones. So I'm going, I'm gonna put it as an A. Dude, I already know. So many of you are gonna freak out on so many of these that I select. I'm ready to actually see your reactions to what I think of all these transformations. So Ultimate Gohan, we're gonna put him sort of his potential unleashed type transformation, Ultimate Gohan, however you guys want to call it. We're gonna put that at B. I liked that one a fairly decent amount, but there's another form of Gohan I like a lot more, and we'll get to that in a second. Super Saiyan Blue, that is a solid B for me. When we first saw it, I thought it was cool. You know, that was one of the best things out of the Resurrection F movie, was just seeing their sort of animation into blue. So that was really cool. It's just been so overdone. A huge shout out to the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, because the transformation we get when Goku goes from Super Saiyan God into blue is one of the best drawn out transformations we've seen in a long time. It was very nice to see them do that for both Super Saiyan Blue in that movie. Actually, they did it for nearly every transformation. Got a pretty solid sort of focus on the fact that they were transforming and were ascending. So it was nice, because yeah, Gogeta going into Super Saiyan, Gogeta going into Blue and LSSJ were kind of, in my opinion, weak from that movie. But you know, even Vegeta going into Super Saiyan God for the first time, Goku at the beginning going into Super Saiyan. There was a lot of really good transformation scenes in Dragon Ball Super Broly. Okay, Kaioken, honestly gonna have to give that one an A. And another thing too that's affecting me on choosing these is like the first time we saw it as well. And I remember when Goku went Kaioken for the first time, and that was I got introduced via Dragon Ball via Z, right? So I watched Z first and then went back. I actually watched Dragon Ball after watching GT, just the way it worked out for me and the availability to me. So I actually watched Z, GT, and then OG Dragon Ball. But Kaioken, man, that dude, what a transformation to see as a kid in like the 90s, whenever it was like Goku via Vegeta, like in the Saiyan saga. So I gotta give Kaioken an A. So I think we're about to give our first S here. Maybe I'm just super biased, but I love Rose, dude. I love Rose, man. I mean, this is the stuff as a kid where you would like get on Deviant or something like that, and you see all these sort of insane, you know, transformations that, you know, community artists had sort of built out, and it was just the craziest stuff. And then now to have an evil Goku that goes into a pink hair Rose transformation, like, dude, I gotta give that an S. Okay, so here's another one that this is the hill I'm going to die on right now. Okay, yes. Oh my god, dude, I love Super Saiyan 4. I feel like this is a transformation that so heavily like divides the communities, but dude, I love it so much. It's one of the most unique transformations in all of Dragon Ball. One thing that when we get onto the topic of like GT, anytime like we do like on my live streams and stuff like that, Super Saiyan 4 is something that it really is a hill that I will die on, because I think that it's such a cool looking transformation. And while GT story-wise is not great, and I can absolutely admit that. Some of the sort of designs like Baby Vegeta and like the SSJ4s and stuff are fantastic in my opinion. So Super Saiyan 4 for me is an S tier transformation. By the way, on such a controversial piece of a transformation here, if you're new to the channel, enjoying today's video, we're trying to 500,000 for the end of 2019, and 2019 is getting away from us. So I'm considering going down there, hitting that subscribe button, and joining the #Nano fam today. And if you are enjoying this video, even though it's a very heavily opinionated video, you might also consider slapping that like button. So LSSJ Broly, I do think this one was, especially if we're looking at it directly from the Broly movie, I'm gonna put it as A for me. I do actually really like Broly. I thought that the film was great and that they did some pretty extraordinary stuff with everything in there. But I already said it before, but I do think Vegeta Blue and the legendary Super Saiyan Broly, full power Super Saiyan Broly, you know, anyways, I do think it was a little wasted, just a little bit. So we're gonna put that there. Super Saiyan God, S tier, baby. I love Super Saiyan God, especially on Vegeta, bruh. that like, in all honesty, if there was another tier right now, I think Super Saiyan God Vegeta would be like Z tier for me, and then it would go S, A, B, C, D. Yeah, I love Super Saiyan God. I don't know if it's just because we haven't seen it much or what it is, but also really like the color red. But I just think that the aesthetics of that transformation it's just absolutely beautiful. Like Battle of Gods, watching Goku go Super Saiyan God for the first time, and just the fight scenes in Battle of Gods were just absolutely fantastic. So for me, SSG is absolutely S tier. So, okay. The two Ultra Instincts, Incomplete Ultra Instinct and Full Ultra Instinct. I'm gonna have to go Ultra Instinct Sign, Ultra Instinct Omen, Incomplete Ultra Instinct, what do you guys want to call it? I'm actually gonna put it A tier. I thought that this was actually a really cool transformation, and then personally I thought they kind of ruined it when they took it another level. Now that's my own opinion on it. I do really like Ultra Instinct, and all right, also I want to clear something up as I'm putting my first C on the board here. I like all of these but if I'm having to rank them, I'm putting myself in this position where I have to give them a rank. And for me personally, I do think there's that big of a difference between the Ultra Instinct Omen and then the actual full, what we called for the longest time, Mastered Ultra Instinct, which is now of course just known as Ultra Instinct, or, oh god, dare I say, Autonomous Ultra Instinct, whatever, dude. I'm not gonna call it that. That's just it's a needless word added onto a transformation. No offense to the dub, but it was needless. It literally, there's no point in doing that. So I'm gonna put the full up Ultra Instinct C tier, and for me personally, I liked Omen a lot more. We're gonna put that up at A tier. SSJ3, also one that I actually truthfully liked a lot. That's another one I feel like the community is super heavy on. There's either the people that just absolutely love SSJ3, and then there's the people that are like, dude, SSJ3 is trash, he loses his eyebrows, blah 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 blah. Honestly, I'm here for it. I thought that transformation, I thought him fighting Boo for the first time was fantastic. I like SSJ3. Whenever I see stuff in the community, when I see like a Rose SSJ3 or a Super Saiyan Blue SSJ3, honestly, I'm here for it, dude. I'm waiting on it to finally, I think I can easily see them doing it now that Broly has came back and Gogeta is actually like truthfully part of the story. I I can see them doing an SSJ3 Blue type sort of variant. So next up, man, this one is one that I'm weird on, dude. Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. While it's Vegeta, also if you're new to me, Vegeta is my favorite character out of Dragon Ball. I would love to put this S tier, but I think something about it just fell flat to me. So we're gonna put it B tier. I don't know what it was. You know what? No, I don't. I really want to put that A tier, but I don't want to. Something about that, I loved it, and then of course I rewatched like the latter portion of the Tournament of Power just because I really wanted to. And well, Dragon Ball's been off air for over a year now, and I was like, man, there's just something about it that it's just not fully there for me, right? And I feel like that happens to Vegeta so much. Like as someone who Vegeta is like my all-time favorite character out of Dragon Ball, I feel like there's so many opportunities where Vegeta could truly shine, and it just like it gets like, and then something happens. Like you're almost there to full peak status, and then just somehow we like plateau right before, right? We're about to conquer this mountain, and then all of a sudden we set up camp and we just kind of go through the mountain. You know, we don't ever fully achieve that peak status. I don't know what it is, but for some reason I feel like that happens a lot. So Fury Broly, I'm gonna give this, I like this a lot actually. I truthfully did. I'm gonna have to give that an A. I really like, I mean, that's the way we see him for the majority of the film. is in his sort of Fury status. And dude, Broly went all out, man. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta give it to him, man. I'm giving way too many A's out here because I ain't gonna play Super Vegeta, grade 2 Super Saiyan Vegeta. I love it. I love it. Okay, stop it. Well, I really like Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken too, man. God, dude, what am I doing? Why are there so many A's? Why? Bro, oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, dude, Super Vegeta. I've went on and on something like Dokkan where I want to see them create a Super Vegeta LR where he's doing his final flash against Cell. I want to see that so incredibly bad because that's one of my favorite scenes in like spanning the entirety of the Dragon Ball sort of universe. It's one of my favorite scenes. And then on top of that, one of the highs for me out of Super was absolute Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken versus Hit, man. Dude, that was like in the actual like anime. That scene was an episode like somewhere in the late 30s, early 40s. That scene was the first time throughout what, nearly 40 episodes of Dragon Ball Super, the first time I was truthfully like, oh my god, like this is giving me that like I'm back at home watching Z for the first time moment. So I have to give Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken an A status like right here. Just I have to. Then moving into our last four here, the original Super Saiyan. I want to actually, you know what, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna give that S tier. Now I know that's actually using the Super style for it, but I'm actually more or less putting that into the realm of like the first time we saw Super Saiyan, right? Like Goku going SSJ on Planet Namek. So I'm gonna give that S tier just simply because of that. But I won't go there. I won't go there. Golden Great Ape, Golden Zaru. We're gonna give that a B as well. Again, I like the Great Ape stuff a lot, but it doesn't push it into A status for me. I know, again, that's another thing. A lot of people really like the Great Ape form and want to see more of it. But I do too. But for me, the aestheticness, is that a real word? The aesthetic of it, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in B. Then we're down to our final two, man. SSJ2 Gohan. So if you can see behind me right here, that's a pillow with him on it. I didn't really care for the saying that is on this pillow, but SSJ2 Gohan versus Perfect Cell is like legitimately one of my favorite fights in all of Dragon Ball, and if not my favorite overall. So I've got dude, SSJ2 Youth Gohan, man. It's like one of the coolest forms in the entire anime. And then finishing up with Rage Trunks. Dare I trigger all the Trunks fans? Levi, I'm looking at you. Boom. Now, not that it's a bad form, but I think of this list of all of these transformations slash, some of these aren't, I guess, full transformations. Some of these are, we won't go there. I won't get into that. That'll make this video longer than it needs to be. Rage Trunks, man, I don't know, dude. That was one that just didn't click with me that much. So we're gonna put that down at D tier. Nothing wrong with it, but I feel like there at least has to be one in every sort of slot. And if there's one that's going to be down in D tier for me, it's going to be the Rage Trunks. Does that make sense? Again, I'm not trying to trigger the Trunks fans. It's just if there has to be one in D tier, well, that's the one that's going to be there. So there's our full tier list. I do think I want to make a change, but first I said I would rank False SSJ at the end as well. And I think I would put False SSJ in B. Originally it was going to be an A, but I feel like there's so many in A right now that I don't want to add it to that. So I think I'm going to put it in that nice sort of B level. And then I want to make one quick change. I'm going to put Blue down at C. I'm going to take Full Ultra Instinct up to B there. And only because I was sitting there and I was thinking about it and I was like, okay, just basic Blue, I think I'll put it in C. And again, I love all of these transformations, but if I'm going to have to rank them, I think this is where my rank is sitting. The only one I'm kind of sort of iffy on is I'm heavily considering doing this, but then I don't really want to, because even though I feel like that form was underutilized in the film, I love the aesthetic of that form a ton. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there in A. So there is the Nano definitive Super Saiyan / Saiyan tier list. I guess it's not all Super Saiyans, but still Saiyan transformation tier list. As I said earlier in the video, if you guys are new to the channel, you guys enjoyed today's video, maybe even if you didn't, because you're like, Nano, your tier list is whack, you still might consider going down there, hitting that subscribe button, joining the #Nano fam today. We're trying to hit 500,000, a whopping 500,000 for the end of 2019. So you might consider hitting that subscribe button. Also, even if you didn't like it, maybe you did like it, all those things, you might hit that like button too. Guys, have a great day. Keep on keeping on. As always, best of luck on anything and everything you guys are doing in life. And again, feel free to let me know down below in the comment section what your guys' favorite transformation is. It doesn't even have to be a Saiyan transformation. It could be Perfect Cell, all those things. But anyways, guys, like I said, have a great day. Keep on keeping on. Nanogenix sign off, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.